Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. How are all of you doing? Hopefully very well. I found the beginning of this year, as far as my transitions related, to be great. I've found, a little bit new era of self-confidence. Since I quit smoking, as all of you know, I've talked about it. So one of the steps in this is nailing down what my permanent name's going to be, because I feel for me it's really time to get the paperwork done. So I started looking at my name. I started wanting to be more comfortable. I think that naming yourself is super weird. Our parents do it for us, you know? We aren't supposed to be, like, naming ourselves. So I started to sit down, you know? I mean, I went through a number of names. When I was 13 years old, I wanted to name myself Summer. And then when I was 18 or 19, it was Jezebel. And then later it turned into Jezebella. And then it went to Bella. And those were all kind of really unthought. It was just like, oh my god, there's all these drunk people that walk by my house, like, especially right now, because I'm making this video, and it's like, right when the bar's let out. It's really funny. But anyways, so now, if you're on Facebook, you'll know I've asked for, like, a bunch of suggestions. The main two people in my life I wanted from was really my parents. But I'm open to suggestions from all my friends, all my family, viewers, whoever. So, I mean, the two, one was from my dad, and that was Caitlin, and another was from one of my best friends, and that was Jane. Mostly because I think it's closer to my original name of John, and he knows I'm a bit, I don't know how simple I am, but I have a very simple characteristic in the way I do things, so he kind of like that. I don't know, but I'm getting it done soon, so y'all tell me what you think, and, yeah, that's a bit for the name. Okay, so what I want to talk about next is, yes, I just went to this hockey game with my daughter. This video is talking about events not in chronological order at all. So last night, yeah, me and my daughter went to this, Sharks game. I'd done some work for some friends of mine, and, in return, they sent us, like, almost front row tickets, to see the San Jose Sharks at the HP Pavilion down in San Jose. So neither of us had ever been to a hockey game. And at first we weren't even sure why we were going, or but we were just determined, you know, we have fun. We're gonna have fun no matter what we do. So yeah, we went down there, and, you know, I will tell you this. I would have told you that maybe, I'll tell you this, the part about transition that keeps surprising me, is the part where my sexuality is, I feel different and, more comfortable now. And, we were, like, sitting 3 feet from the hockey players, like, right behind their class, and, like, I look in and, like, to one of these boys or one of these men, and was just really like taken back and floored by him. He like looked up and smiled at me, and I just about died. And I haven't felt that in a long time. I mean, not in a long time. I mean, I've never felt that taken back by a man before. Based on his looks, anyway. I have a few male friends in my life who are really amazing. But at first glance, I've never had that happen. And a lot of this has to do with when you start, and this is my opinion, I don't know, but when you start transitioning and you start letting yourself out of this box that you forced yourself to be in, everything starts to change, not just the way you look because you're taking medication, but as you start to be more comfortable, and I'm starting to be really happy, I just feel more and more compelled to let everything else come out naturally how it is. So, anyways, back to the point, like, I look up and I was just like, my heart started beating, and I looked at my daughter and I was like, oh my god. I was like, that is like one of the hottest boys I've ever seen. And my daughter looks at me and, it's obviously like way older, so she thinks I'm crazy, but, she was kind of taken back too. She was like, I've never heard you say that like that. And I was like, I've never really felt that like that. So, that was really different and interesting, and, I'm okay with it. I'm not questioning what's really going on anymore. I'm in an area of my life of just acceptance for who I am and what I feel. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that little experience with you. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I went to jury duty. It's right in the beginning of the year. I don't know. That was a lot of the reason it prompted my name change. I just don't feel like I can handle, sorry, I was kind of doing funny things. I don't like being called by my original name anymore. I mean, it's okay. Let me put it this way. If I'm getting paid for it, if I'm working somewhere, and, it's going to cost me money because I choose to go by one name instead of the other, well, right now I'm not going to do that. It's a terrible economy, and, I'm a sole financially supporting parent. I don't have the privilege of taking that risk, or that stand. So, but to legally change my name so that when I go into a court, or DMV, or anything else, I don't care that I'm outed by it because I'm not trying to be stealth or anything. It's just not who I am anymore, and it feels like so awkward to hear it. I also this brings up another thing that I didn't even think about talking about. I went to my friend's house, and another really awkward thing is to see old pictures of you at your friend's house. And this was actually like a really good photo, and I really want a copy of it, so you'll all actually get to see it in my photo montage I'm doing. But I really like sat back for a minute and was like, oh my god, that's me. And then walked over to the picture and realized that was like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. Not that long ago, and a lot different. And I feel a lot different. And my life is going in a different direction now that I'm really happy with. But it's really strange to not recognize yourself in a way. So interesting. I'm trying to go back to school, or not trying, I am going back to school for psychology. And I find, I'm often so taken back by the things that I get to experience by being a trans person that, normal people don't experience. Like renaming yourself and not recognizing yourself, or the first time you wake up and you look in the mirror and you don't see the same person anymore. Yeah. So anyways, another thing, I don't know if anybody has any interest in this. I was thinking, I saw a video today, that inspires a statement. I was wondering how many people, if you want to message me about this, would be interested in taking what they felt was their most informative or their best video, or their most explanatory video for trans men and women, young or older, that are just beginning this process, that we all might be able to take and put into a 45 or hour long video, 45-minute or hour-long video, where we could get together and, even if we just take clips out of it, and really kind of make it a non-profit, where it was downloadable, and maybe get it kind of put on the TS Roadmap site or something like that. I've watched a tremendous amount of videos on YouTube. And if I didn't have them, I feel like I'd be light years behind where I am. And so, I don't know what y'all think. I'm really interested in doing this. I'm looking into the logistics of it. I have a friend that does a web hosting company and website design. I was thinking about just maybe doing a website for it, because I can trade him work. So, I don't know, send me a message about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you're all having a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.